Good morning and a happy new week to you. Welcome to Christ Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. My name na Princess Aniana, and this na Inside Naija. For the big Victory edition of the program this morning, you will see based on all of the the calls, the para on top this electronic transmission of election results. Senate now don't say, oh yeah, kia, tomorrow will be Tuesday. Make all of the senators, all of their members who come for sharp meeting. But different joint bodies, them like NLC, one other coalition group like that, don't they threaten to do, we no go agree. That now one of the things that we'll go talk about later. And for the Southeast, they say now, say they feel breathe well because the IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, even Simon Ekpa group, all of them now don't come out to officially again talk and say no more sit at home inside the Southeast. Atiku also they inside the news today. That another thing we'll go talk about. And then some insecurity and is day too. All of that and more now go come up later inside the show. But right now, no go anywhere because the front pages of newspapers, they come after this very short break. Welcome back. Sharply, the Vanguard newspaper this morning start with say manufacturers don't record 1.8 trillion naira goods where they no sell as the demand for goods them don't fall seriously. They say the increase in inventory they against the official claim of say our economy they recover. You can see some other small story where you follow that one from people that we know about economy and public matters them the yonder side. Ogbonge government oil production informate don't they make people now to the doubt that over 2 million barrels per day target we then get for 2026. Police don't grab suspect over the death of gospel singer, 3 others for inside one music studio for Aja. For 2027 elections, come and see how 3,000 senators block real-time result transmission. Now some amebo people they yarn that one. We say Senate now don't bow to pressure and say they go range emergency sitting tomorrow instead of to wait till February 24. NBA they worry over the delay for all the work where they need to do for the Electoral Act before they go pass them to law and say the judicial interpretation they very important to election where be say go they pure, it go they free and fair. But NLC don't come out now say if there is no compulsory electronic transmission of results, there will be no election. Enter for inside the Vanguard, see how they take the para their own for that side. Nnamdi Kanu don't order to cancel Monday sit-at-home order. That one now another very big answer for inside the front page of the Vanguard. Just get a copy of that and then you go carry yourself the go permanent site. Now, the Guardian newspaper come about say BOI, that na Bank of Industry, don't secure CBN approve it to they do non-interest banking. Pope, they whip, say Pope also they mourn the people then will be victim of attacks inside Nigeria. Can they push our government to beg protect country people? Atiku say there is no economic sense in continue to invest money for our refinery we don't fail after the $1.5 billion where they don't invest inside so far. Treasury bills don't they get a demand of over 400% as manufacturers they face credit squeeze. People continue to the para, they shout on top the electronic transmission as they ready for emergency session of our Senate them. IPOB Kanu don't cancel sit-at-home order. SAN, that's now Senior Advocates of Nigeria, rank under torchlightment as AGF, CJN, they won. Make people they know they abuse influence. You go see all of that and more inside the Guardian newspaper of this morning. Now the Daily Sun start with to say no more Monday sit at home. Now we think Kanu order IPOB be that. Cost of medicine, they increase, and he just do ask for the plan where Ogbonge government gets to cut the cost of medicine. For the matter of insecurity, tension, na in for Kogi, Niger State, they don't close down markets, close down motor park across 7 local governments in Kogi State. Niger communities, they shout, say, ha, Iredo, they choke us here, we need help. NBA Presido don't also they shout, they raise alarm on top all of the roti, all of the gigaga inside the judiciary. Pope don't ask Tinubu to protect Niger people. Dangote Cement don't make a promise to make Africa depend on their self. Say make Africa get enough when it comes to cement production. Enugu government don't grow their internally generated revenue to 406.7 billion naira, and they target to raise 870 billion naira inside 2026. Money where they make from tax now 12.6%, and then money where they make from anything where no concern tax now 87.4%. That now Enugu in the news for inside the Daily Sun newspaper. Now the Daily Trust say 30 people now die, plenty others wunjure for road accident inside Kano. United States to Nigeria travel, people where they travel between US and Nigeria say don't reduce, say official visa ban and all of the block where they to take enter inside each other country. Gbenga Hashim don't do a report to say the kilikili for inside Woro, say it show, say security for inside villages, for inside Koro, inside Nigeria, they collapse. For electoral bill, NLC, they threaten mass action. NLC say it go red, no be small. For Uromi killings, those killings would be key for Uromi there. They say Edo State never still compensate 11 months after the killings. IPOB don't end sit at home inside Southeast. Snakes don't take over FCT Health Center. Attack on a police facility, say attack on a police post, everything say don't kill 45 officers in 1 year. That now the report where you go see for inside the Daily Trust, and there are plenty other tourists them day there for you to enjoy. The Daily Independent can come out now to say Senate go do emergency meeting tomorrow inside all of the Giaga privatization of electronic transmission of election results. Manufacturing sector, they try to recover after plenty years of saying they don't really know where then they go. NLC also done the threaten mass action on top this issue of electronic transmission of election results. Serap asked CCB, that now the Code of Conduct Bureau, to probe senators on top this Electoral Act amendment tax reform bills. Pouring public fund into failed refinery no make sense economically. Now waiting Atiku, the yan be that. Pension assets don't jack up. Say the increase in pension assets don't boost the way to 185 trillion naira AUM and 50% GDP share. Pope don't ask Nigeria government to beg protect country people. All of that they inside the Daily Independent newspaper. Now, for inside Nigerian Tribune, on the matter of insecurity, Tinubu received commander of U.S. AFRICOM Commander. Atiku, they asked me them privatize refineries, say they must not use politics, you get, to take cover, confirm transformative policy. For Electoral Act, Senate go range emergency sitting. NLC they threaten mass action. Akpabio, conference committee members, others they face serious pressure. Abaribe say we no go take anything less than real-time transmission. Human rights lawyer, SDP, others they para give the Senate. Can will be joint body of Christians them don the ginger Tinubu to beg put military base for Agwara local government area inside Niger State. Police don't seize big consignment of illegal drugs inside Ibadan. Federal government don't open back Samia border way inside Kebbi. IPOB don't cancel Monday sit at home. NDLEA arrest one motor spare part dealer wey been dey go China, and the arrestant would say he swallowed 95 wraps of cocaine. Police don't confirm the death of one blogger and 3 others inside music studio for Lagos. And for the body matter report for Nigerian Tribune, to sleep without pillow fit to help reduce high internal eye pressure. Waiting all of that be about, enter the Nigerian Tribune and enjoy all of that gist. Closing mouth on top the front page of newspapers today, make we bring you some sports. And Sponge Sports Extra say Aruna don't they find how to win the 6th Africa Cup title inside Benghazi. Palmer don't say all those rumors saying they come out na lie. You don't calm down all of those rumors. Osimhen carry 10 million naira take Dash Academy. It's time for La Liga to know Lukman na Sadiq and that one. Citizens win the battle for Anfield in a dramatic way. For MPFL, Ikorodu they top as Remo don't drop to 19th position. Rivers suffer beaten. They lose them beat them 4-1 for Champions League inside Uyo. Teta they dismiss the title runaway talk. Lukman don't suffer in first loss for the one with Betis beat Atletico 1-0. Osimhen don't become Galatasaray number 4 highest scoring foreigner. Chelsea they battle Arsenal for 90 million euros. Alvarez, Degoke, they shine in the match with Dortmund. For Davis Cup, Adeleye na empower Nigeria to go above Uzbekistan. You will see all of that and more inside the Punch Sports Extra newspaper. And that's now where we'll go wrap up the front pages of newspaper for today. But do well to join us tomorrow, same time, same station, for another edition. But make it a date with yourself to try get, even if not one of this paper, make you forget the full gist, make your own for no loss. And for right now, no go anywhere, because the big stories them they come up next inside the program. Welcome back. Yes, so sharp, you see on top Christ Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. My name now Princess Anyana, and I want to say thank you. So you always stand out with us on top our Facebook, on top our YouTube, from 9 o'clock every day to take and make sure so you enjoy this program with us. You feel also reach us for all other social media platforms at Christ Radio TV, and our website now www.christradioandtv.com. Coming now back into the studio, I get Kola Wole Omoni with me. Kola, good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
Happy New Week to you.
Same to you, sister.
All right, so we don't enter this week, and one of the stories then we did inside almost all of the papers now say more outcry, more vexation, more para continue on top this Senate refusing to say make them compulsory transmit electronic results, electronic transmission of election results during the election. And for all of that now, the SA Senate don't decide, say tomorrow will be Tuesday, and go quickly arrange emergency Senate session. And all these ones, they come up when different groups, one coalition now, we get people like Obeze, Kwesili, Shehu Sani and others, they plan to occupy National Assembly today, and we no go agree. NLC too, they para, say there will be mass action. They even they threaten, say if they no make compulsory to do electronic transmission, then election will not even hold. What do you get to talk about all of these developments right now?
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and to me, with the move of the Senate now, we don't already day open, say, it be like, say, Uru one day on top of this matter. It shows, say, then get ulterior motive. It shows, say, it get some individuals who be, say, true, they still want rig election. Yes. If now use a particular approach in 2023, democratic system of government, they talk about majority. And the majority talk, say, we know they okay with this provision. We no get consequence. I always tell you, any law we no get consequence, people could do them anyhow, and they could get away with them. Now waiting will be in the battle. So if 85% of people where they do lawmakers, agreed that this is the way to go this time around, and at that minute, a few number of people, according to what will be the year, according to Waiting Vanguard, even report this morning, say just a few number of senators, like 3 of them from the South, that then come talk to Senate President, say me they no agree. And without vote, without anything, it was uttered. Again, this is almost the second or third time we hear about alteration against the National Assembly. So it means, say, people get plan B. You know, politicians, they always get plan B. If this happen, what we go use to do backup? If the people don't genuinely vote for us, how we go on manage them? The initial provision been talk, say, then go transfer. Now, grammar they won't use against Nigerians now. The current one is talking about transmission, return. Meaning, say, no excuse of technical itch, no excuse of manufacturing machines. If it is functioning, whenever you can be able to fix it, it must be transmitted. And by implication, without this transmission, it means there will be no declaration of any winner. That's what it means. Because the provision don't already talk them. Let us take a look at it. The old one, where Akpabio talk say make them maintain right now.
Yes.
Talk say Electoral Act 2020. The presiding officer shall transfer the results, including the total number of accredited voters and the result of ballots, in a manner prescribed by the commission, INEC.
Mm-hmm.
In a manner. So at that
INEC
point, you don't already give INEC power to do or not do. It can choose to say this is the way today and the other way around tomorrow. The same way it was so possible for INEC to do this transfer to their IRF when then they conduct staggered election in each state. But they claim, say, it no day possible for the presidential election because of technical itch. Now the current one is now saying the presiding officer shall, when you hear shall, you know, say you can't do otherwise, electronically transmit the results from each polling unit to the IRF portal in real time. And such transmission shall be done after the prescribed Form EC8A. This form now be the power for anybody to win election in Nigeria, where then go put all the results, where all party agents go sit down and say, okay, we agree or we no agree, has been signed and stamped by the presiding officer and or countersigned by the candidate himself or herself, or polling units agents. So with this now, it means after this signing, countersigning, they have to upload it immediately. And all Nigerians will see what they upload. By implication, if I sign, you countersign, I see another result being uploaded. You know the implication. Nigerians will raise alarm. So for them to be making this move, for them to be following this back door to say, okay, we no agree, after 85% of lawmakers don't already agree, they are telling us, say, they get motive to rig election in 2027. And Nigerians should resist this. We shouldn't agree. So I am enjoying the move that all Nigerians are making right now. NLC wait or say we don't agree. Yes, let them put it. Because democracy is talking about majority, we have their way. Minority, we have their say. So if a few number of senators, maybe 3 or maybe less than 10 of them, as against 109 senators, are now be the one to have their way, while the majority having their say, that is no longer democratic. It is not. So we have to do whatever the motive they have for them to alter this provision or for them to be having reservation about it. It means say they won't rig election. And we don't go agree for them.
But what of some people now?
And again, before you jump to some people, the National Assembly get House of Reps, we get Senate.
Sure.
From the side of that of House of Reps, they agree.
Yes.
Say we want this thing to happen. So we are still waiting for their reconciliation.
Okay, but some people now don't come out now and talk, say, as much as we shout for this electronic transmission, it gets some of even these big countries, they mention places like India, places like US, so they don't even they do them. So why is it a big deal for us?
It's a big deal for us because of the way we they manipulating here. Where you be US, where you be they talk about No be one day then they do the election now. And then they run them electronically. No be one day then they do their election. How do I mean? Whenever they declare, say, okay, election won't hold, at your own convenient time, you can vote electronically. And eventually, when the real day come, they don't say after that day, you don't allow to be voted, to vote or be voted for again. By implication, like someone like you or me that will be in the studio on the day of election will be able to vote. Inclusivity, that one day there. And apart from that, can you tell us that the kind of credibility where those countries been get in terms of the election, now we get right now? The answer is no. So, if we will start from this point, when we reach that level, where we don't need all the transmission here and there, good and fine. Just imagine a situation whereby them go talk, say, okay, on their way when they carry resort, cross river, some thugs hijack the resort from them, or they pour inside, throw away inside water, then cancel the entire election. People who don't wait from morning till night, and they won't cast their vote. So what are we talking about at that particular point? Transmit. If you claim say network get as it be, I don't tell you, say transmit from that point. When your device access network, it will upload to INEC RF, and everybody go see am live. You see the way everybody been dey monitor am that time. So we don't already know. So with this, before even INEC declare winner at the world level, at the local government level, at the state level, and nationwide, Nigerians go carry their own calculator too to the do plus and minus. So that's what it means. So if we take them, okay, the uploading day too slow or whatever, or if their claim is say a day slow, the point I will be asking them is that how banking system they operate, where we go enter bank, we go come out, they should go and learn lesson, and they know more than what we are talking about. When they want to entertain manipulation, they will gather all sorts of excuses not to make it work. But they really mean business, they know what to do.
Okay, so the movement for credible election, where they call, say, when people can occupy National Assembly today, we no go agree, like a protest. What you get talk about that?
It is democratic. They should do that. So that the Senate go know, say, they don't enter serious fire if they go against this. And the good news about it is that if 85% already agree, say this is what we wanted, so the manipulation, we should get rid of it, then I doubt if these guys will be able to have their way. If they claim, say, the way Vanguard been report, saying that just a few number, like 3 senators, now go tell Senate President, say, maybe they come out that particular provision. It's now a bit justifying waiting Nigeria has been the talk, say it happened in 2023. So, if it is not justifying it, why are they insisting that it should be like that of 2023? Why the need for amendment in the first place? If you guys know, say, una no go make any move forward. We identify loopholes in 2023. We say, okay, you guys should remove this thing and let us progress. You say, no, you want to take us back to 2023. For what reason? And of whose benefit? We can't take this.
Okay, and then NLC threats of, say, if they not make can compulsory to transmit this election in real time, say, there will be boycotts of elections. You think that's possible?
We might not be able to achieve that for now. I don't even want it to reach that level of boycott. Because, trust me, whether boycott or not, these people will still have their way. There's no law that says if only 10 people win, they will not declare winner. The law is only talking about percentage. President must get so percentage in so region before they can be declared winner. By implication, if only 100 people vote, they will go for that percentage, not the number of people as against the number of potential voters. So we should not even go to that way. Because if they boycott, these people will still mobilize people that will go and vote for them, and they will still declare them winners. We don't want that. Because as we speak right now, NLC no get that capacity to say all Nigerians should not go and vote, and all of them will listen to NLC. We get divided interest when it has to do with politics. So the issue of boycott or no boycott, we don't even want it. We want more people to participate. It's even a slap on our face that we get almost 90 million potential voters. We'll be recording almost between 20 and 30% voters. It don't make sense. Because by implication, the few number of people who vote these people in, now the people where they're voting, now the entire Nigeria, now they go govern. So we shouldn't be discouraging people from casting their vote. We should make sure that we face these people. Boycott is not a problem to them. In fact, that's the least of threat they will entertain. It's not a problem. They will say, okay, we mobilize our people, they will vote for us, and they will count the people that win. So we don't even want that. And when you see that kind of situation, people they interested in voting genuinely will not have their way. Because it will now be government people will get money to mobilize and then go to polling units. No. Let them change this provision to waiting we really want. Waiting lawmakers agreed. 85% of them say, this is what we want. Let APABU listen to Nigerians right now, and I'm happy that they've called an emergency meeting. The only thing that can change, they can't insist on what they have already. If they insist, it means there's nothing emergency from their meeting. The only good news we can hear from them is that they've been able to at least listen to Nigerians and do the needful.
Okay. You don't hear from Kola Wale say, make the Senate just do the needful for inside their meeting. We go happen tomorrow. We also keep our fingers crossed. They wait for the outcome, and they will definitely bring them to you once everything done set that side. Now, coming to some insecurity matter, the Pope Leo the 14th don't come out also in a message on Sunday to show, he say in the morning, to show solidarity with Nigerians, them on top the attacks where they happen for Nigeria, especially the Kwara attacks. Now, for inside the Kwara attacks, we don't hear say unofficially, say reports on they come out say dead bodies go don't even reach 200 because they continue to bring dead body from bushes them. But anyway, in don't come out there, so solidarity, mourn with Nigerians, send us condolence, and also can tell the government of this country, say, make them protect Nigerians. That now one. And then President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, yesterday will be Sunday, welcome a high-level group from the United States Africa Command, AFRICOM. Say those ones who they come sit down. After that, Sokoto bombardment we do on Christmas Eve, so they don't come out now to also consider and talk, see how they go feel work together. But wait till they talk about this recent development in the security aspect of Nigeria.
The recent development is not showing any improvement, and it is unfortunate. In fact, at this moment now, I should conclude to say, okay, the U.S. intervention so far has not yielded any result. If they want to make it harder for Nigerians to get results, good and fine. It's almost appearing to be normal romantic approach, the way we've been getting for the country before. After that strike in December 25th, subsequent deployment of soldiers, every single day we are recording attacks, we are recording kidnapping, almost everything. What will be the experience before right now? So it is unfortunate, and we can't say we are improving on the security situation. At least it's a bit relief when they say they kidnap. Hope go still is okay, maybe then go release. And recently we don't see a number of release and then return. But I want to explain 170 people gone down in a day. Some of them, they run enter scatter. Some will run enter their house. They set the house on fire. Some will enter bush. They catch them. They kill them. And they operated for almost 10 hours in Nigeria. 10 good hours for a community that is 180 kilometers to the main city capital. 10 hours operation unhindered. So there's no improvement. There's no improvement. We want serious intervention, not the way we are seeing it right now.
What do we really want from this collabo with US? What exactly we want? What
the
can
collabo
really be
with
done?
US should not be the business as usual. It should be identify locations of these guys, crush them there. Not after launching the attack and we are doing this reactionary approach the way they do it right now. Before this attack is launched, let these people identify their locations. Let them identify their locations. Don't let us be at their mercy. Let us be the one to say, okay, we know these people are staying in this place. We hit them there. Just like we heard about that December 25th attack. And up to today, we don't even know the number of casualties where they, but they talk about, they just say plenty of them. And from all indication, it no appears say these people even reduce. Because they are still striking, they are still operating different locations and then get different group. If Boko strike here today, Lakurawa go strike there tomorrow. And the one where they don't even know waiting the name, they go call them, they'll just generalize, say bandits don't strike. So if you have this kind of challenge, you don't wait until they strike. Especially in a situation whereby these people don't already write letter to this community. And the community no keep their mouth shut. They escalated it. And they still came unhindered, killed people, and went back. It no make sense.
But finally, so this person say this new attack now don't also continue to raise the worry. And I remember they said somebody, one Benga Hashim, even been writing report, say this thing will happen for Oro. Say they show say really communities them, villages them, chorus them, they're very vulnerable. So they don't get enough protection. They also mention in another newspaper, I get one paper to also see say forest guard, person they just sent to go do forest guard have been killed. So are you saying say even though we are shouting they should do this, they should do that and all of that, is it so easy to do?
It is not easy. Nothing is easy.
So how,
but it is their job to do that. They have different departments to address this. If there's a political will being attached to whatever move they are making, we will get more result than waiting will be in the gate right now.
Why you always say this political will, and what do you mean exactly? Like make it just stand up, close the eye and say go
regardless
crush
of any
everywhere.
factor. Don't factor say, okay, if I crush these people, then go say I no go win election, they no go vote for me. Don't say, okay, oh, we here say the kind of people where they sponsor these people and they are untouchable. If you touch them, then you are in trouble. Or maybe, oh, if they discover, say, okay, the people where they finance these people, now people will be the key factor to me winning election, or maybe that made me to win my election in 2023 and still keeping promising. Some of these factors, they contribute. Or I discover, say, okay, the money where will be the pump on top of insecurity since all this why. I hear say many of these security chiefs now chop, now then they chop them. You know, get liver to question them, to hold them responsible, to ask them to come and give account of waiting they be spent before now. So if all this we know day there, where you think of, okay, you won't step on people's stones, because I've been tell you, not only the people wait there for battlefield, now they cause this problem. The last time we were talking about this insecurity, I've been telling you, say many people are benefiting from it. Sure. And the moment the situation won't calm down, those people go pour petrol on top because they needed to get more money. And so many other factors like that. If it is ideology, you are nurturing, you want it to spread, God has your target. So all these people that are involved, if you cannot be able to crush them, where they think of waiting you go gain politically, now the political will be they talk about with that.
Political will they needed to at least breathe sigh of relief for inside this country. Anyway, the Pope don't already tell the Nigerian government to do everything with their feet do to protect country people. We hope they listen and we hope some action get taken. Now let's go to the southeast where we say the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB and their Oga Nnamdi Kanu plus even the Simon Ekpa group, all of them now don't come out again and release paper, make it official, say sit-at-home order in the southeast is over. What do we have to starting from today? Will be February 9, 2026.
Yeah, it's a good move. It's a good news to Nigerians. It's a good news to southern people. It's a good news to the southeast guys. Because with this move now, what it means is that anybody will come eventually attempt to enforce it at all. You know, say the person is pure criminal. And it has no link with Nnamdi Kanu or Samuel Ekpa or whatever the name. So it's a good move. We expect this thing to come before now. It has always been counter accusation. No be we send them, now we send them. We talk say we know they. But if the message is coming from Nnamdi Kanu himself, I've been watching the video of how they declare this thing, say then get the message. You understand? If it is coming from him, then it's even late a bit because so many things don't already go down. But before now, we're supposed to have heard about this. But it is better late than never. So as we don't already see them now, it means say anybody will come say we know they agree and we still they implement. Now a message of himself or of other people where we never know. Now the answer no be from these two sources where they may talk. So with that one, it will be easier for those governors in the respective state to know how to tackle those kind of people. And this move again will restore confidence in the people of the state to say, okay, we want to go about their daily businesses without fear of, okay, we'll be attacked. And again, whether we like it or not, people might have condemned Soludo for waiting in been do. How go short market, it's not democratic, people lost so many things. It was a weak loss. But at least we might not be able to isolate the move from this declaration right now. We might not be able to, because it was as a result of that market noise that now made it so noisy nationwide and even worldwide. Maybe now one of the reasons why we had this kind of intervention right now. So sometimes as a leader, you might need to be stubborn for you to get the result. For instance now, the market will not be short today. It will not be short anytime, any soon. But if you calculate every Monday where they inside a year, we have 52 Mondays. So if they short the market because of 7 days and we get immediate result, and compared to shorting it for 52 days in a year, I think Soludo option is a bit better, even though it proved not to be democratic, but we are seeing the result now. We are now hoping that they will be able to enforce it again. And we hope to be able to restore that full confidence in the people of the area to say, okay, we say no sit at home again. Anybody that misbehave, we crush the person so that full confidence will be there.
So will you say what Soludo do now, what we call political will be that?
Yes, it is. If we get we've been talking about result. This is just a weak intervention and we are getting results. We can't still say it's a total result anyway until start how they want to implement them eventually. So if they can be able to restore the relative peace now in those locations, it means say it worked. Regardless of whatever people are saying, he stood his ground and he maintained that 1 week. And at least the following Monday, they opened. People were complaining, we don't open, but nobody to come buy our things. Good. The information is getting across for the first time. Say, now don't open. The following Monday, you see progressive number. Before you know it, people will forget anything about sit at home. So if we no make that move, we feel no achieve this kind of results.
Okay, so whether not him or no be him, kudos to Governor of Anambra State, Charles Soludo, for waiting he do. At least he move now, don't, boomerang, and then he don't cause plenty other good things. Them, and you don't hear him now, no more sit at home in the southeast. All of the groups, them don't talk him. So anybody will try just know, say, not be from IPOB, not be from Simon Ekpa, and troublemaker, those ones be, and made them deal with them as it's supposed to be. Now, coming to our refineries, before Vice President Atiku Abubakar, don't come out now, come talk, say sometime last week, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, through their Chief Executive Officer, Bayo Ojulari, been come out now, come talk, say, to reopen Port Harcourt refinery, now waste of the scarce resources. Say that one now don't show, say that talk we don't they talk since, of say, make them privatize Nigeria refinery, say, say, in get point all of this while. You stand with Atiku, say, no need to reopen these refineries, say, instead, just privatize them.
I overstand with her.
Okay.
Meaning, if you agree with this point 100%,
yes.
I carry my own go 150. Because I'm one of the advocates of saying, let us get rid of these refineries. It's too noisy and we are spending more money. For instance, you struggle to get money from another sector. Somebody from one particular meeting will just declare, say, okay, we have mobilized resources of so amount of naira. The money where the sector no generate, they are taking money from another sector to go they do refineries that is entering private pocket. You will do procurement, no proper mechanism to say, okay, how they give account for this procurement, waiting them buy, waiting they no buy, the production process. And again, last week, a shameful statement came from Ojulari. Shameful indeed. Because Just imagine, say, a private sector, say, I've been working for 10, 15 years, so I've been making procurement, so I've been employing people, I've been paying salaries of those people from January to December for a decade, and no result. Instead, now lost, now the record, and everything will still look calm. For you to know that the synonymous word you can use to call federal government na Father Christmas. Say everything will still look normal. Nobody is being sacked. Nobody is losing his or her job. Everybody, they receive alert every month. The people that are in charge of this contract, everything okay for them. No table being shaken. Can this happen under private sector? Can Dangote afford to manage his refinery like this? And they will say, we have a refinery that is biggest in Africa, in Nigeria. It is not possible. This is federal government mentality. And the political will be, they talk with that. Because if you check the number of people that are in charge of all these things now, they are few in number, but they are the big guys that you can hardly say you want to dare them. So if you now have a president that, regardless of any situation, he just needed to do his or her job, they'll be able to identify these people and punish them. Spending trillions of naira without, I think we said it before, when he was campaigning in 2019, not even during 2022 and 2023 election. Say, if I enter government, now sell, I go sell.
Yeah, so they say go sell to in France.
Unfortunately, he can't have in friends. Now they can't use against them. Hey, I don't see you all on a problem. In fact, he go sell Aso Rock to in friends, this, that. But currently, I will not see many of the cabinet of the current government telling at a point we can say, and so are they not Nigerians? Where they are accusing him of collecting lands from some people and selling it to his friends and cronies. He say, are they not Nigerians? So if you check it, you go know, say, you don't need an economist or an expert to come and tell you, say, it get as it be for that sector. But the earlier, the better. They can have a stake. Mm-hmm. They can have a stake. Okay, we are selling it, but we still hold like maybe 20 or 30% stake or 40. You guys go and do what you sabi do to get profit while we play supervisory role to make sure, say, no be entire 100% now we sell for now. After all, Dangote will be private. Government, federal government still get a stake in its business. So if that's not the case, I think it's better. Just imagine Ojulari coming out to say, no. We stop them because we are not making profit. A whole government is not making profit on its business. And they can't call Dangote to school them how to make that profit. They know better than even Dangote. Trust me. For this corruption mentality, we never allow them to truly make any single profit. So why the need?
Okay, so now this call now to privatize them, before they talk, how should he go? How they want to follow him? Because like we talk, Atiku first saying go sell her, he go add saying go sell her to him people. Now, in this case now, they are pushing, let them privatize it, may we not revive them and everything. So how will the privatization go?
They will do normal process. If they are intending to do that, they will make a public announcement to say whoever is interested should bid. You understand? And they will make the bidding process transparent. Not that they will still sell it for their friends and make sure, say, the money where they buy have no even reach the worth of the asset where they want to sell. You understand? They will do the bidding process and they will make everything transparent. That is, we even need the declaration from the federal government itself to say, okay, true, I agree, I won't sell this thing. Before you can now say, okay, waiting will be the next in terms of bidding and what have you. Because as it is right now, if you have spent all those money, I want to believe, say, at least they made some procurement, at least at a point they say, okay, they work. Eventually people go there, they say nothing, they work. At least they still have some new things where they put there. So it don't add value to the worth of the property. So if they want to make it transparent, number one is to first evaluate waiting be the current worth
of the refinery.
Yes.
Because
if they don't do that, trust me, now these people who know who among them, now go still go buy them. If now 100 million worth, for instance, they will go sell them 20. So they should be able to tell us before they even start the bidding process or whatever, that the least we can go, this is the worth of this property right now. It will be an added advantage if we get the highest bidder who even bid beyond that particular amount, so that we will not record more losses on top of it. But truth of the matter is that they've tried it, not only under waiting at the column, Buhari, even under Jonathan, under Tinubu. It appears none of them have that political will to do the right thing to make it work. So the earlier the better, make them privatize them.
But another talk where Atiku bin yarn is still say make them no pursue any new refinery agreement, no partnership with foreign companies. Say that kind of arrangement could just, you know, be like they are repeating these failed models we don't they for inside the past. Say instead, Nigeria go they better served by to sell the refinery before starting any even repair work for the projects. Them, you agree? Say they not enter into any fresh or new refinery arrangements.
Yes. What is the repair they are talking about? When the one you claim that everything is intact, 100% perfect, they will start operation here and there. Eventually, you are not even claiming that we can't operate. You are claiming that we've operated and we are recording losses. So if that's not the bone of contention, then you are not a good manager. You are not a good business person. Let the people that are business oriented take charge and maximize profit on it. With that one, we will get more competition. We get who will be able to compete against Dangote. The fear of monopoly where they nurture right now, you know, go there.
Okay, so we hope, say, this government will get the political will to do the needful for where our refineries are, so that we can even begin to make some gains and some monies from there. Now, before we round up the show, remember, say, last week, I think on Thursday, or Friday, we've been discuss the issue of, say, INEC recognize the Mohammed Anyanwu Wike-backed side of the PDP, and then after their meeting, the stakeholder meeting, Anyanwu contact say today will be Monday, say that they go open their PDP secretariat. Now that one now don't they cause fear. Say if you read because the Turaki side they maintain say you know go nice make they open them for the Wike side, and then the Wike side now they talk say already that court, that judgment of the Federal High Court Ibadan where they cancel the convention with the Turaki side do actually give them power to go and open the secretariat. Do you think say everything will happen peacefully today?
I want to think when now be they bomb me and I still grow for Nigeria.
But when you agree, say go rest.
I don't be think we are hoping that it shouldn't be bloody anyway.
But is it right for them to be planning to go and open it based on that court? Because according to their side, one spokesperson from the side of the Wike camp say the fact say na appeal no means say na stay of execution. Say already there's a binding ruling on ground. They should go ahead and be doing what they are doing, even though there's an appeal against that ruling on ground.
If you check it, you know, sometimes politicians, they always talk on the side we go favor them. Do we have governors applying for stay of execution whenever they talk, say, tribunal talk, say, they don't already overturn their election? Say they nullify their election. They will simply go for appeal and they sit down for governor. If the appeal will last for 6 months, if not now, the way they already put timetable for them. I remember before they have this specific timetable for politicians in Osun State that time, at a point they carry this matter reach appeal court. That time they carry governorship election matter reach Supreme Court. Yeah. The appeal they end. When he reach appeal for delayed 30s, when the appeal no say it was obvious, say Aregbesola win that election, nothing they can do about it. But they wanted Oyinlola to stay more. Appeal talk say, be like say issues, they know to declare, make them go start afresh for tribunal. For the first time in history, say appeal court carry case again, go back to tribunal. Tribunal started afresh again. They brought it back to appeal at that point. And the governor then was boasting, you go the rule for court, I go the rule the state. And he did this back and forth for 3 good years. So if that's not the case, there was no any stay of execution that time. But now, then they push for stay of, say, in case, if there's no stay of, because they know say stay of execution gets limitation. It no be forever. You understand? So they already know the way that they manipulate judiciary to favor them. So that is what they are doing right now. So if the Turaki guys want to rely on this same condition where governors, they always enjoy, say the moment they set their result aside or they nullify the election, they still remain in office. These two, they can still say, okay, we know they agree, even though it know they acceptable before the law. You understand? So I just want the people who are supposed to maintain law and order, which is police, make them be in charge today. The other time they will go there, at a point then they even accuse them, say then they favor a particular side. I just want them to do their job professionally. And again, I hope say our colleagues, journalists, no go get trapped in this kind of situation, because then to no get choice. They must be there to witness whatever the drama and to cover it. And all Nigerians too, I hope say no go dey bloody. But this is one of the pages where they say we open every day about the DP drama. It never end. We go still hear more of those.
Okay, never end. We go still hear more of those. But everything shall don set now to see how the opening or not opening of the Wadata Plaza go later in the day. You could trust us now for Christed Radio and Television. We could definitely bring you the updates as it take the draw. Bokola, before I let you go, final words on the show today.
My final words, we talked about more of politics. We talked about what they call them refineries, but my attention again is, is on our security. Because if you check now, political activities, they overshadow money, despite the fact we are losing many people every day and night in the country. So I hope the government can do better. Nobody say they know they do at all. It will not be fair to them if we say they know they do anything on top of insecurity. But we need this result. Like they always talk, reduction of crime rate, we convince or say result don't they show face. That result, we need it. Make government try more and better.
Thank you so much, Kolawole Omoni, for showing up today.
Thank you for having me.
You don't hear make government do better on top matter of insecurity. Yes, then they try, but it is not enough. And we say thank you, say you did with us to take for us, enjoy the show. Continue to drop your own comments and the color of your own belly for the comment section of our videos, them on YouTube, on Facebook, and even all of our posts, them on Instagram, TikTok, and even X. We dey at Christed Radio TV. You can meet us on top our website www.christedradioandtv.com, and make a date with us tomorrow, same time, same station, for another wonderful edition of Inside Naija. Until then, continue to have a wonderful day. My name na Princess Anyana. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.